People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source, your source for dancehall and our entertainment and news. Now, the first thing that is popping in the news is based on a very disturbing video that I saw. In this video, there's a young girl, teenager, and it seems as if she took some sort of medication, some sort of pill, and people, all sorts of red come out her mouth. And she is choking. And people, when me say it look bad, I don't know. I don't think she is going to make it. Or even if she makes it or made it, she was going to be damaged very badly. Now, people, you understand that this is YouTube. Somebody sent it to me and asked me to check it out. Don't know the person that sent it. Don't know how they got the video. However, they must have been concerned. Now, in this video, the girl was basically choking, like me say. And then you could have heard somebody in the background asking her what type of pill she took, why she take it, what is she going through. Now, people, I am going to assume that this person was on some sort of mission to basically get out of here for whatever reason. She might have been pregnant. She might have just been having all sorts of issues with her parents, her mother, father, Rete, Lele, blue, blah, bling. People, I just have a video. And as a concerned blogger, concerned citizen, resident of Jamaica, I think that it is my duty to put it out there. However, people, like me say, this is YouTube. I cannot show it. It violates everything. However, I can let you listen to the audio and then I can talk about it and you can leave your comments in the comment section. Take a listen, take a look, then I'll give my piece.
Ashi, what kind of pill you take?
Belly.
What kind of stress you go through make you go take pill and have my blood? Look how you kill yourself.
I'm dead now.
Oh God, look how you do yourself.
Now, people, that was a very disturbing video. Based on evidence, statistics, the rate of people where take with themselves, and specifically picnic, it is very high. It is increasing rapidly. It is reasons for concern. In this video, people, this little picnic, me don't know what happened. And you heard somebody in the background sounded like some sort of guardian. And you could have hear a next little picnic in the background and scream. Could be her sister or relative. Me don't know. However, people, obviously this picnic have or had some sort of problem. Whether she was pregnant, whether she is stressed out at the house, whether she is being abused by a family member, whether she get touch up people, me no know. It could be all sorts of reasons. However, the truth and the fact is that persons are not going to take away their self if they're in some sort of ideal situation. This is because of stress. This is because of them feel as if they cannot go on any longer. Now, people, this can be because of financial problem. This can be because of their parents or whoever. Like me say, all sorts of things is happening in Jamaica. And we see that a lot of these parents, they are not fit to be parents. A lot of these mothers, they are taking off for the preacher, them are take off for them man. So therefore, some of these ladies, if them have a man at the house and the picnic tell them so the man do XYZ, they are going to take up for the man because they would rather for the child to be continually being abused than for lose a man, than for lose a piece of SHIT or ABUSIVE, man. People, I am not saying that that is the case. In this case, I am just speaking in general. So I say this to say that whenever you have kids, you need to be ready. You need to be ready financially. You need to be ready emotionally. You need to be caring. You need to have certain genes, certain characteristic. You have to have the MO of a good mother, because if you don't, you are going to drive not only yourself, but you're going to drive that person, that child that you bring into this world, that did not ask to be brought into the world, but because you couldn't hold out, you open your leg, and then you get pitney, and then when you get the pitney, you bring the pitney in a world that you are not ready for financially. However, you had the pleasure. So therefore, there's ripple effect, domino effect of everything. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So therefore, you know, say, if you ride out, you have pitney come. That is the consequences. So people, I say this to say that a lot of these children in Jamaica, because it is a poor country, they are being abused in some sort of way. Sometimes extreme, sometimes just subtle. However, the truth and the fact is that Jamaica is not a bed of roses for any child to grow up in. We have too many mothers that are not qualified, that don't have the genotype, the characteristics to be parents. They are just not qualified, mother and father. And a lot of times we see that the father MIA, missing in action, in fly out. He is just a sperm donor. So therefore, the mother who thought that she had some sort of relationship, or even sometimes some of these women, they are basically low, so therefore them get all sorts of one night stand and them breed, and then they are left with the burden by themselves. So therefore, people, the moral of the story is this. And the truth and the fact is that a lot of times, a lot of these kids, they don't listen. However, in some cases, they don't listen because they lack the proper parental guidance. They grow up in some sort of dysfunctional home. So therefore, if you don't break them the right way when they are younger, when them get old, them become disrespectful. If you yourself is a disrespectful person and you cuss every day and you fight every day, more than likely the child is going to be just like that, because like them say, children practice what they see, or them practice what them learn, whatever the case is. So people, at the end of the day, this is a very tragic situation in which this little pitney decided that there is no way out. So therefore, she is going to take it to the worst extreme. She is going to try everything to get out of this situation. So people, it tells you, nobody, it is probably the hardest thing, and people, I am just assuming, I don't know, never had any sort of suicidal tendency, or however I'd spell people, you know, some of us are freestyle, so therefore, don't judge the English, don't judge the spelling. Listen to the message. So people may just say it must be the hardest thing for somebody to do, for take for themselves, because they would only do that when they feel as if their back is against the wall and there is no option, there is no choice. However, people, when they are gone, it is the parents that are left with the burden to deal with this. It is something that a mother or a father is going to be traumatized with for the rest of their natural life. So therefore, people, like me say, do the right thing, because for every action is an equal, and sometimes not even equal. Sometimes just a reaction that is out of this world that you would not expect. And even sometimes when you bring up your pitney them the right way, they are just bad broken. And sometimes they have all sorts of problems, psychological, emotional. Nobody knows. However, the truth and the fact is that when they are pressured, it is the worst. Sometimes some things are out of your control. However, sometimes it is a reaction. It is how you deal with your child that makes this child do or react in a certain way. And people, sometimes you can't blame the parents. However, in a lot of cases, especially in a poor country, especially with abusive parents, we are talking about physical, we are talking about verbal, we are talking about all sorts of SEXUAL. It is what drive these picnic to do certain thing. So therefore, people, me just say, whenever you have picnic, make sure say you are ready. And children, whenever you have parents, make sure say you listen, because if you don't listen, hard days make a soft ASS. There is always reaction for every action, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.